Action.
Action.
I'll take action. So, as Dave Comstock would say, let's talk about the elephant in the room that hit last night on the internet.
Oh, what's that?
The new NPK rules. They're out.
Oh, really?
They're out.
Wow.
And today, the shitstorm will begin. I guarantee you it started last night. I guarantee you the whining, the crying, they're picking on me shit started last night. So, what are you about?
Oh, I just can't wait. Just can't wait.
So, let's talk about the NPK rules.
Otherwise, I need a popcorn for this video.
Oh, you better get your popcorn out. Better get it out. So, which I tried to get on the rule committee. I screamed, I hollered, I said I need to be on the rule committee because my way of doing the rules I think would have been the best way. Because anybody that I thought could outrun me, I just wanted them to put 250 pounds on. 500 on Ryan Martin. Because it seems like, you know, he's kind of like the Bruder brothers when they run an X275. It's just hard to stop. He's just hard to stop. Hey, it goes back to that commercial, hard to stop a train. So, NPK rules. Here's the reality. I was joking in that part, so all of you that start messaging Ryan saying Reaper's going on there talking shit about you, he already knows you're a fucking liar. He is one of my closest and best friends. And Ryan Martin, guys, Ryan Martin is a champion because Ryan Martin works his fucking ass off. And I don't care if he comes out with a fucking 4-cylinder twin 4-turbo deal next week, he's still going to be hard to beat because he's going to put in the work, he's going to do what he's got to do to make that car fast. And everybody puts in a lot of work, guys. I mean, I know Jim Howe and Odom right now, they're testing. They didn't even wait for the rules to come out. They said, fuck it, we'll just adjust to it. I talked to Jim, which shout out to both of those guys. They've done a really great job at NPK. They both call me, you know, every couple weeks just to check, see how my surgeries went and all that. Those guys have really surprised me. But, you know, all the other guys are coming back from Australia, so the rules hit last night. So there's going to be a whole bunch of testing, a whole bunch of everybody trying to figure out which combination. I don't think anybody's going to make, there wasn't radical changes made. From what I seen, nobody's trying to fuck anybody in NPK like everybody thinks. It's trying to bring parity. It's trying to make the close best racing. And here, guys, let me explain to you what would make the absolute best season of NPK ever and put the ratings through the fucking moon. Here's what would do it. 10-way race for number one. 10-way race. The top 10 people battling out race after race after race, and the points doing this. You know, Kai being at the top, Brian being at the top, John Odom coming up, Dominator coming up from behind and surprising everybody. That's what makes great TV, the actual racing about NPK. And the thing is, guys, we can't get the crowds in on the tracks where everybody would struggle. The tracks like I like to race at, these littler, smaller tracks that don't have a badass surface to even start with. But that's not doable. That means that means 5,000 or 6,000 fans won't be able to come in because we're already at capacity. So you guys know how hard I've worked on NPK from the beginning of this deal, and there's a lot of guys that have worked hard in the beginning. But to bring the parity to NPK and have everybody have the equal chance, that's what the rules are about. I mean, if I had my way, we'd go back to the original 5 rules. There wouldn't be no weights. It'd be build a steel roof, steel quarter, plus or minus 3 inches on the wheelbase. The factory VIN. I mean, that's what, if I had my way, that's exactly what it'd go back to. And we'd go to the worst surface that we could find, and it'd be get it on. No weights, no penalties. Come on, bring your fastest shit you can build, put it on the shittiest surface we could find, and let's see who wins. But you know what? That's not reality, guys. The reality is we need the tracks that can let all our fans come in. We can't have you know, the fire marshal coming in and locking the gate going, hey, you got capacity for 3,500 people. You guys got to stop. So trying to find that balance in NPK is really fucking hard to do. I will say this time, I feel like there was a lot of thought put into the rules. There was a lot of taking everything, not basing the rules. Hey, let's base the rules on the fact that Ryan Martin won 37 fucking times. You can't do that, guys. That's not fair to Ryan. That's not fair to anybody. You have to base the rules to bring parity on the combination, regardless of who it is racing it. And I keep bringing this back to Ryan because, of course, Ryan is the guy everybody wants to beat. Of course he is. But look what Jim Howe did. Look what Jeff Lutz did. I know what Jeff Lutz's car ran. And let me tell you something, guys. Them passes he made in that fucking car, right there at the end, whoo. Jeff had something for everybody, which is the same combination I run. I hope everything goes the way I think it's going to go with us, that we have the combination of. We got to start redoing the turbo stuff today. I'm moving the turbos on the car to try to get the weight distribution. That decision had to be made last night when I seen what the rules came out to. So everybody's going to be making changes to their cars based on the rules, but I didn't see any single combination getting smacked over the head, and I didn't see big changes, and that's the big thing. You know, Jim Howe went out and ran what he ran and hey guys, the ETs and all that shit may not be posted, but when you've been doing this shit this long, you can watch the pass, you can do a video, you can go back and rewatch that video, you know how fast, you got a really good idea. Plus you can judge it by the person they're racing beside. I mean, if somebody goes out and puts 3 cars on Ryan Martin, you can bet your fucking ass he set the world on fire right there. Unless Ryan bobbled or had a problem. If you see Kai Kelly racing anybody out there, you know Kai Kelly's going to make a good pass. So when you see that shit, you don't have to have an ET slip to figure out, hey, he just put fucking 3.5 cars. I'm not saying he did, but for all you internet fucking assholes. But if you see somebody go out and put, here, this one that won't backfire on me. You see somebody go out and put 3 cars on Robin Roberts, you know damn good and well that's a fast car because Robin is always fast. So I don't think they went after everybody. I think there was a lot of thought put into it. I think they actually looked at and they made small swings or small cuts. They didn't come in and go, oh, fucking screw blowers, put 200 pounds on them. Oh, take 500 pounds off this class. And there was a lot more additions than there was subtractions. One of the problems I've always had with rules, guys, you can't turn around and date the prom queen all through high school and then find out later that you're never going to get with her. You can't turn around and buy her dinner and do all the things you want to do. And the reason I correlate that to, you can't give big weight breaks to guys that can't get the car to that weight. Doesn't do any good. So I seen some additions, I seen some subtractions. I didn't see a whole bunch of change with what I'm doing, but there was a little one. They did a rule 25 pounds if you run an older car over the aerodynamics, so we got an extra 25 pounds. I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, the internet today is going to be on fucking fire over these rules, and you're going to hear it, huh?
Well, I'm just standing here thinking, the internet's going to be on fire over all the rules, and I guess that would mean that Futures is going to be jam-packed with all these people that are concerned with the rule changes because they got to get out in their garages, build their cars. Oh wait, they're just
nope. It's going to be the internet. It's going to be the internet crybabies that are going to be crying about everything, and they're going to pick their favorite driver, and they're going to go to their page and they're going to see what they said, and then they're going to, or that one fucking jerk off, which I'm not even going to say who he is, that absolutely has street outlaw shit so fucking fucked up his ideas of how this shit goes, it's not even funny. I mean,
I don't even know how you could call a name because there's so many.
That's true. Hey, half of them, when somebody tells me the shit they posted, I'm like, is that guy ever even, can he even spell street outlaws? Does he spell street S-T-R-E-E-T? or does he spell it SRETT?
I'm telling those YouTubers, Lord.
Yeah, but they put that stupid shit out there and people fall for it.
Absolutely.
They fall for it. So
They subscribe with 14 cans of tuna.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. The 14 cans of tuna was the perfect fucking video to judge all the others by. I mean, that thing went to 6-7 million, but everybody didn't hear it past that first 1 minute. So
6 million and 5.5 million said, "Damn, Richard Reigns."
oh yeah, that, down there throwing beer bottles at his place and death threats and everything else. So anyway, everybody's going to make their own judgments. My opinion, for what it's worth, I think there was a lot of thought put into that. There wasn't big cuts made at it. I think the people that made the final decisions made good calls. And I'm not just saying that because I got 25 pounds off of me. I'm saying that because I didn't see certain combinations get hit with 150 pounds or any of that. The biggest thing, the biggest change, and it was an equal change, was there are no more 36 tires. Everybody's got to run a 34.5. Don't affect me because that's all I run is a 34.5. I can run a 36, but I run a 34.5. But I don't think it's going to slow the class down. I think everybody's going to get a handle on that tire pretty quick because I've ran back-to-back 36s and 34.5s, and our 60, our short times were always right there together. Just had to get after that 36 tire a little harder. So, you guys can weigh in. Go to the internet. Play devil's advocate today. Play my favorite driver just got fucked. Or you guys are all scared of Ryan Martin. Or whatever you want to do. It's on you today.
If you're a business owner or a supervisor, keep an eye on your people because you're sick.
Hey, don't rat my peoples out.
You're
Whoa.
You're sick.
If you're a supervisor or any
way
of that,
up.
your people are great people. You hired the right people. If they're in the bathroom watching Reaper video, leave them the fuck alone. You're going to get more production when they come back out because they're going to feel a little guilty.
Your call-ins percentage is going up today.
Fact.
Like COVID.
Fact. All right. We're out.